Hello, welcome to the Gadget Tube. My name is Dale Fellows and today I'm reviewing the YN360 from Yongnuo. This is an LED wand light. So why would you be interested in the Yongnuo over something like the Westcott Ice Light? The great thing about this light is it uses standard Sony NP batteries. Now, I'm sure if you've had previous LED lights or Sony cameras or bits of gear that use these, you've probably got them already lying around, but you can get these really cheap on eBay. There is another option, of course. You can power it through an 8 volt 5 amp standard power adapter, although you have to buy this separately. So the two banks of LEDs are split into two different colour temperatures. One is 32K and the other 55K, pretty standard for these LED mixed lights. Of course, you only get half the brightness with one bank of lights if you're only using, say, 55K to match in with some daylight. Now, there is another bank of LEDs, which is one of the reasons I bought this, because you get RGB LEDs. There's 80 of these that sit all the way along, and the great thing about that is you can create some nice background accents, similar to the LED light I've got behind my monitor. Of course, the main reason you would buy this light is for the RGB light, so you can pretend it's a lightsaber. Now, you do get an orange filter which really cleverly magnetically clips onto the back when you're not using it and magnetically clips onto the front when you are. I'm not quite sure why they've included two different banks of LEDs and an orange filter. Personally, I think I would rather all these be 55K and have a much brighter LED light wand and then just be able to warm it up with these. But on the back, you'll see 4 controls and an on button, which is a dial which you can use to dial in the LEDs. It comes with an RGB button which lets you cycle through the different coloured RGBs. Quite cleverly, the RGB display is coloured, so when you press it, it goes green. You're controlling the green LEDs, blue and red, etc. There is also a battery button. This allows you to see the battery from 0 to 9. This gives you a general idea of how well your battery's doing. There is also a fine and coarse setting which alters how quickly the LED dial changes the power. So you can go up in 1s if it's on fine. If you've got it on coarse, it will go up in sets of 10. And of course, there's the 32K and 55K button, which allows you to control the 55K bank and the 32K bank of LEDs. And on the bottom of the YN360 is a standard tripod mount. Now, you might have noticed there's also a Bluetooth icon on the back of this device. That is actually a Bluetooth controllable app you can download for your phone. I've downloaded it on Android and it works. Now I'm just going to show you a test of the YN360 in a completely pitch black room without any softbox lights or anything else to aid it. So this is on ISO 200 on the GH4 and I'm actually using an f2.8 lens, so not particularly bright lens. It's about 1 meter away at the moment. It's on the full bank of LEDs, so I've got the 32K and the 55K mixed. Now this is just simply with the 55K LEDs enabled, so the 32K bank is turned off, so it's at half the power it could be, and as you can see, it's still quite a bright light. This is about 1 meter away on ISO 200 on an f2.8 lens. And I thought I'd just do a few tests holding the light. This is with both banks of LEDs on, so this is the full brightness that you can get. And as you can see, it's fairly bright. I'm just bouncing this around the room now. And you can get some wicked sick flares. J.J. Abrams. This is directly at my face. As you can see, I'm completely overexposed now. So using this with maybe a diffuser or a softbox might be a nice idea. Now, I haven't changed any settings on the camera. This is still ISO 200 on the GH4 f2.8. And as you can see, this is using the RGB coloured lights. So this is with the red bank of LEDs enabled, green, and Luke Skywalker blue. So for the money, you get a really good quality LED light, as in CRI 95 plus rated, which means you're getting a good quality of light, and actually the physical product itself is fairly well robust and made. The only thing is these aren't as diffused as the ice light, so you can't just set them up and point them at a subject. You'll probably want some diffusion, or you want to use it maybe bounced against something, because they're quite a harsh light, as most LEDs are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which is hopefully much sooner than the gap between the last one.